वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य परं चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्युति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। Last week we completed till the 87th anuccheda. We'll begin the 88th anuccheda. अतएव तदंशत्वेनैव ब्रह्म श्रूयते. Same theme. Bhagavat Sandarbha Jiva Goswami is establishing the Siddhanta that Bhagavan is superior to Brahman. Bhagavan is the basis of Brahman. By using Stuna Nikanna Nyaya, hitting the pole again and again, is very firmly establishing the Siddhanta. So, Atayev. अतएव तद अंशत्वेनैव ब्रह्म श्रूयते. Brahman is nothing but the amsha of Bhagavan. It is described in Sankarshana's instruction to Chitraketu Maharaj. 6:16 and 51. Aham vai, somebody can repeat after me. Aham vai sarva bhutani.
Aham vai sarva bhutani.
Bhutatma bhuta bhavanaha.
Bhutatma bhut bhavanaha.
Shabda brahma param brahma.
Shabda brahma param brahma.
Mamobhe shashvati tanu.
Mamobhe shashvati tanu.
Aham vai sarva bhutani. I only expand as all living entities. Bhutatma, I am the super soul within all living entities. Bhuta Bhavanah. I am the cause of all living entities. Shabda Brahma and Param Brahma are my two eternal forms. Shashwati Tanu. Shabda Brahma and Parabrahma are my eternal forms. Sridhar Swami's Tika. Sarva Bhutani Ahameva. I am all living entities. I am only all living entities. Bhutanam Atma Bhoktapyahameva. Or if we split the Santi, Bhutanam Atma Bhokta Api Ahameva. Or Bhoktapyahameva. So the immanent self, the super soul in all living beings, which is to say that I am the enjoyer of every living being. Bhokta api ahameva. So there is enjoyer and then there is enjoyed. Bhoktru bhogyatmakam vishwam mad vyatiriktam nasti ityartah. The cosmos, this universe, which is founded on the mutual coexistence of enjoyer and enjoyed. If there is an enjoyer, there must be enjoyed. So this material universe, which is founded on the mutual coexistence of the enjoyer and the enjoyed, this universe is mad vyatiriktam nasti. It's not different from me. It's not something distinct from me. Yatoham bhuta bhavanah bhutanam prakashakah karanam cha. Yatoham bhuta bhavanah bhutanam prakashakah karanam cha. Because I am the bhuta bhavanah, I am the cause of all living entities. Bhutanam prakashakah, I am the illuminator and the source of all living entities. Bhuta bhavanah means I am the illuminator as well as the source of all living entities. Satyam. Nanu Shabda Brahma Prakashakam Parabrahma Karanam Prakashakam cha. The question is raised. Is it not true that the Shabda Brahma refers to the Vedas? Is it not that the Vedas are the Prakashaka? Is it not that the Shabda Brahman, the Vedas, the illuminator? Is it not that the Parabrahma, here it refers to the formless aspect of the absolute truth? Is it not that the Parabrahma, the cause as well as the illuminator? A question is raised. Satyam, it is true. But te ube mamaiva rupe ityaha Shabda Brahma iti. But both the Shabda Brahma and Parabrahma, they are my two forms. They are my two forms. Shashwati, Shashwatyau ityesha. They are my eternal, both are eternal. Both are my two eternal forms. Atra Shabda Brahmanah Sahacharyat Parabrahmano api amshatvameva ayati. Because the Parabrahma is mentioned together along with the Shabda Brahma, therefore the Parabrahma is also the Amsha of the Bhagavan. Parabrahma is also the Amsha, fractional portion of Bhagavan, because it has been described along with the Shabda Brahma. It was spoken by Sankarsana to Chitraketu. Let us go through the purport. So, Color is one of the qualities of the milk. Color can be referred to as the part of the milk. So one who has knowledge only about the color of the milk, he has only partial knowledge about the milk. Whereas somebody who has complete knowledge of the milk, he will know the milk's color, milk's taste, milk's smell. He will know the how the milk, what is the touch sensation of the milk, etc. So similarly, Brahman, because it is an amsha of Bhagavan, because Brahman is an incomplete manifestation of the Bhagavan, therefore it is sometimes referred to as the part of Bhagavan, amsha. So Jiva Goswami is quoting Shankarshana Sinsakna Chitraketu Maharaj. Shabda Brahma refers to the sound revelation of the Vedas. Parabrahma refers to the unqualified aspect of Bhagavan. Both are his body. That means the sound revelation of the Vedas and his personal form are non-different from each other. The word Shashwati used to counter the idea that these may be material. No, the Vedas are spiritual and the Parabrahma is also spiritual. So Bhagavan manifests as Parabrahman and as a sound that reveals him. That means Bhagavan is the source of both the Shabda Brahma and the Parabrahma. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matas sarvam pravartate. Or Vedanta Sutra, Chandogya Upanishad says that Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. The Shabda is the only valid means of knowledge in regard to transcendence. And hearing from realized beings is the first step in God realization. Therefore, the Shruti declares that, the Shruti says that Atma va are drashtavya shrotavyo mantavyo nididhyasitavya. The Lord is the one to be realized. Drashtavya. Shrotavya. For this, in order to realize him, first one should hear about him. Then mantavya, one should contemplate. And then nididhyasitavya, one must meditate on him. So this mantra not only concludes that the purpose of human life is to realize Bhagavan, but it also specifies the process. First Shravanam, then Mananam, then Nididhyasanam. So first we hear, and then in order to remove all possible doubts which may arise, we do Mananam. We contemplate. We try to bring up different arguments, doubts, and then try to contemplate repeatedly in order to remove all the doubts. When the doubts are removed, then Nididhyasanam, one must meditate on the truth. Then finally, Darshanam, realization of the truth. So Brahma Bindu Upanishad also recommends Dve vidye veditavye tu shabda brahma param chayat shabda brahmani nishnata param brahmadi gacchati. Dve vidye, two types of knowledge. Veditavye are worthy to investigate. One is Shabda Brahma, another is the Parabrahma. Shabda Brahmani Nishnata Param Brahmadi Gacchati. One who thoroughly imbibes the truth of Shabda Brahma, he attains the Parabrahma. Brahma Bindu Upanishad. So it is easy to understand that the Shabda Brahma is a part of Bhagavan, because Vedas say that Yasya Nishvasitam Vedaha. Vedas have emanated from the breath of Bhagavan. So therefore, it is easy to understand. Because the word Tanu is used both for Shabda Brahma and the Parabrahma, it is to be understood that both are parts or aspects of Bhagavan. This is called the rule of combining likes together or Sahacharya Nyaya. Although the word Tanu generally means body or form, here it means energy. Although the word Tanu generally means body or form, here it means energy. The noun Tanu is derived from the verbal root tan. Tanu vistare is the dhatu. Vistare means to expand. Because both Shabda and Brahman have no form, here Tanu would mean that both extend as energies of the Lord. And therefore, both are parts of the energetic source, that is the Bhagavan. So when the Lord says that Aham vai sarva bhutani, I am all living beings, it does not mean that the living beings and Bhagavan are absolutely true. That means the Bhagavan is immanent in all living beings. Though mangoes are wrapped in paper and packed in a wooden crate, they are still referred to as mangoes. Mangoes are within the wooden crate. We call it as mango only. So, similarly, because the Paramatma is there within all living entity, therefore, Lord says that I am all living beings. So, Smriti says that Haristu Sarvabhutani Tad Antaryam Vyapekshaya. Sri Hari is all living beings because he is within every being, every living entity. Tad Antaryam Vyapekshaya, because he is pervading, he is within the heart of every living entity as a super soul. So Krishna says that Jnani Tvatmaiva Me Matam. Udara Sarvayevete Jnani Tvatmaiva Me Matam. Astita Sahi Yuktatma Mamevan Uttamam Gatim. The Jnani is my very self. Here again, this does not imply that the Jnani and Bhagavan are absolutely one without distinction, but it means that Jnani is very dear to the Lord because he is established in awareness of it. So similarly, when he says Aham vai sarva bhutani, here the word Atma is used to indicate the oneness of love and not indiscriminate identity of being. So this is this anuccheda. Next anuccheda. Any question on this? We will go to the 89th. Ato Bhagavato Samyak Prakashatvat. Actually, if we split the Sandhi, it will be Ato Bhagavataha Asamyak Prakashatvad. That A is elided because of Sandhi rule. Bhagavataha Asamyak Prakashatvad. Without, if using Sandhi, when you recite, it will be Ato Bhagavato Samyak Prakashatvad Vibhuti Nirvisheshameva Tadityapyaha Taditi Api Aha. Bhagavataha Asamyak Prakashatvad. Atah, because Brahman is the Asamyak, incomplete manifestation of the Bhagavan. Therefore, Matsyavatar described it to King Satyavrata as the Vibhuti Nirvishesham, as the attributeless Nirvishesham, attributeless Vibhuti, opulence of Bhagavan. Next shloka is from Matsya avatar speaking to King Satyavrata. Somebody can repeat. Madiyam mahimanam cha
मदीयं महिमानं च
parabrahmeti shabditam
परब्रह्मेति शब्दितं
vetsyasyanugrahitam me
वेत्सस्य अनुगृहीतं मे
samprashnairvivritam hridi.
सम्प्रश्नैर्विवृतं हृदि
Madiya. Madiyam. It has a similar meaning as Mamaka. Like Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta use Mamaka, Pandavachaiva. Madiyam. Mahimanam. Vetsyasi. Vetsyasi is in the future tense. Vetsyasi. You will know. Mahimanam. My glory. Madiyam. Mahimanam cha Parabrahmeti Shabditam, which is celebrated as the Parabrahman. Parabrahmeti Shabditam. Vetsyas Anugrahitam me Samprashnai Vivritam Hridi. Vivritam Hridi. It will be thoroughly revealed to you. It will be thoroughly revealed to you within your heart. As a result of Samprashnai, as a result of your profound inquiry and Anugrahitam, and as a result of my mercy towards you. So you will know my glory, which is celebrated as a Parabrahman. It will be thoroughly revealed to you through your own profound inquiry. Prashnai means inquiry. Samprashnai means profound inquiry. By your profound inquiry and as a result of my mercy. Mahimanam Aishwaryam.
Swamahima refers to Brahman.
Huh? No,
Swamahima
Parabrahma. Parabrahma refers to the Brahma. Here, the Brahman aspect.
Swamahima refers to Parabrahma, right? Or Brahman. What
There is no Swa Mahimanam.
it
Yeah,
is?
Madiyam.
Ah,
Mahimana means my opulence. You will know my opulence.
okay.
My Madiyam. My glory. Madiyam means my only. Mahimana means glory. Which is Shabditam, which is celebrated as Parabrahma. Parabrahma iti Shabditam, which is known as Parabrahma. So Mahimana means Aishwaryam. Mahimanam Aishwaryam Vibhutir Nirvishesham iti Yavat. So Mahima means Aishwarya, that is opulence without manifest attributes. Vibhuti Nirvishesham iti Yavat. Atayeva me maya anugrahitam anugrahena prakashitam hrid aparoksham vetsyasi. Therefore, by my mercy, it will be manifest in your heart. Anugrahena prakashitam, it will be manifest in your heart. Meaning you will experience it directly. Hridi aparoksham vetsyasi. Hridi aparoksham, you will directly experience it. You will experience it directly, vetsyasi, in the aparoksha, that means in the transcendental state. Tvaya kritaihi samprashnair maya vivritamiti. Because of your profound inquiry, I will explain it to you. Satu yadyapi mad anubhavantarbhuta eva satu brahmanubhava ityato nasti mattah prutak anubhavapeksha tatapi bhakti prakashita sakshan mad anubhave tan matranubhavo na sputo bhavati. स तु यद्यपि मद अनुभवान्तर्भूत एव. As the experience of Bhavan, as the experience of Brahman is included within the experience of me. That experience of Brahman, mad anubhavantar bhuta eva. Brahman realization is included within the Bhagavan realization. So there is no need to experience anything other than me. Tatu brahmanubhava ityato nasti mattah पृथक अनुभव अपेक्षा. There is no need to experience anything other than me, Bhagavan. Nevertheless, in the tatapi, पृथक अनुभव अपेक्षा तथापि भक्ति प्रकाशित साक्षान् मद अनुभवे तन मात्रानुभवो न स्फुटो भवति. Nevertheless, in the direct experience of me, which is made explicit through devotion, the singular perception of Brahman is not very explicit. Bhakti prakashita sakshan mad anubhave tan matranubhavo na sputo bhavat. The direct experience of me, the singular perception of Brahman is not very explicit. Just like example, I think previously I gave. Suppose you are stapling. 100 papers are kept together. And then you are stapling. How much time it takes to staple? Maybe half a second or 1 second. Just 1 second it gets stapled. But you are not explicitly experiencing within that 1 second of stapling, the pin has passed from first page till the 100th page. Within 1 second. But it is passing through gradually. First page, second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page. So within that stapling, although the pin passing through the 55th page is included within that, but you are not explicitly perceiving the pin passing through the 52nd page, 53rd page, 54th page, 72nd page. It is so instantaneous. So that is the meaning here. Brahman realization is included within the Bhagavan realization. So therefore, there is no need to experience anything other than Bhagavan.
When that flower example you had given.
Flower, yeah, flower.
And
Flower
that
petal.
100 notes, 500 rupee notes is there, 100 notes of 500 rupees. That's already included in that.
Yes. Yeah. Yadi tadiya sputatayam tavecha katanchid vartate tada sapi bhavediti bhavaha. Still, if ever you should wish to experience it clearly, suppose if you want to experience that Brahman clearly, that will also occur. Sapi bhavediti bhavaha. That will also occur. And then Jiva Goswami quotes a shloka from Uddhava speaking to the gopis. Or Uddhava speaking to the 46th chapter, na? It is the Vrajavasis. Ye tau, somebody can repeat after me. Ye tau hi vishwasya cha bija yoni.
ये तो ही विश्वस्य बीजयोनि राम अच्छा सॉरी
Ye tau hi vishwasya cha bija yoni.
ये तो ही विश्वस्य च बीजयोनि
Ramo Mukunda Purusha Pradhanam.
Ramo Mukunda Purusha Pradhanam.
Anviya Bhuteshu Vilakshanasya.
Anbiya Bhuteshu Vilakshanasya.
Jnanasya Cheshata Imau Puranau.
Jnanasya Cheshat Imo Puranau.
Iti Srimad Uddhava Vakyam. Uddhava is saying, Yetau, these two lords, Mukunda and Balaram, are each the Vishwasya Bija Yoni, are each the life-giving seed, Bija Yoni. Bija and Yoni, life-giving seed and the womb of the cosmos. Both conscious creator and inert primordial nature. These two lords are the Purusha and Pradhana. These two lords are the Bija and the Yoni. Anviya Bhuteshu Vilakshanasya, they enter the hearts of living beings and regulate them as well as the unqualified Brahman. Anviya Bhuteshu Vilakshanasya, Jnanasya Cheshata Imau Puranam. They enter the hearts of living beings, regulate them as well as the unqualified Brahman. They are the primeval supreme, Imau Puranav. So in this shloka, Jnanasya it ekavachanat ekam brahmai vochyate iti. Jnanasyet ekavachanat ekam brahmai vochyate iti. In this verse, the term Jnanasya of knowledge refers to the one Brahman because it is in the singular. So the word Jnana refers to here the Parabrahman, that the attributeless Brahman, Nirvishesha Brahman. So this is another shloka, this anuccheda, to substantiate how the Nirvishesha Brahma is the Amsha of Bhagavan. Go through the purport. Section 7 described Brahman as the indeterminate knowledge of Bhagavan. Matsya Dev here confirms this in speaking to King Satyavrata. The Lord refers to Brahman as his glory, Madiyam Mahimanam cha. Just as fire has brilliance or sugar has whiteness, the Lord has Brahman as his quality. Logically, qualities do not contain other qualities. A dravya contains quality, but quality does not contain other qualities. Similarly, Brahman being a quality of Bhagavan is nirvishesha, without attributes. Though the whiteness in sugar is not different from the sugar, one nevertheless cannot experience it independently. Similarly, Brahman is not independent of Bhagavan. Therefore, Jiva Goswami comments that the experience of Brahman is not independent of the experience of Bhagavan. A man who is overly attached to eating sugar candy may not pay any heed to its whiteness. Although he is aware that it is white, he may remain quite oblivious to the color that it is white, because he is not drawn to that white color feature of the sugar. He is more drawn to the sweetness of the sugar. Similarly, in fact, diverting attention to its color would be considered an obstruction to his deep absorption in the taste of the sugar. No? Somebody is eating rasagulla. He's not very much, it's not that he's focusing on the color of the rasagulla. He's mainly focusing on the taste of the rasagulla. In fact, if he starts analyzing the color, white color, whether it is pure white or it is slightly brownish white or reddish white, if he starts analyzing that color, he will not be able to relish that Rasagolla. Huh? Similarly, when the self is drawn through devotion to the Bhagavan, he becomes disinterested in Brahman. He not only has no interest in the Brahman, but even considers it distasteful because it deprives one of the taste of devotion. But however, a devotee should somehow develop a desire to realize Brahman. Owing to the association of an Atma Rama, the Lord may provide him this experience at some time. So when Sri Krishna sent Uddhava to Vrindavan with a message for the gopis, he spoke to Nanda and Mother Yashoda, the words quoted in this section, which states that Brahman is controlled by Krishna and Balaram. Jnanasya cheshata imau puranau. In this verse, jnana being in the singular does not refer to the living beings since there are many. Therefore, Srila Jiva Goswami says that jnana here means Brahman.
Okay, Chuck, I'm there in the meeting.
She wants to go.
So, therefore, Jiva Goswami says that jnana here means Brahman. This is also confirmed by its adjective vilakshana. Vilakshanasya jnanasya, which is distinct from the living beings. So, Brahman is sometimes called jnana, as in the Shruti, Satyam jnanam anantam Brahma. So, sometimes the word jnana is used to refer to the Nirvishesha Brahman. So, in this shloka spoken by Uddhava to Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, the word jnana refers to the Nirvishesha Brahman. And that Nirvishesha Brahma is Cheshata imau Puranau, is regulated by the Bhagavan. So this also shows how Brahman is this anuccheda shows that the Brahman is the attributeless opulence of Bhagavan. Any questions on this?
So, Prabhuji, since I have not reached 10th canto, but why would Uddhav speak so much philosophy to gopis and all? I mean, they've already are so much absorbed in. I mean, why this jnana of all this Brahman and all that? I mean, if there was a discussion between two philosophers or something, great, like Maitreya Muni and Uddhava or Vidura, what? But why to Brajavasi all this Brahman?
Those actually verses spoken by Uddhava, they are discussed in such minute detail by Jiva Goswami in the Krishna Sandarbha. I read it some months back. They have a deep esoteric meaning, and they also have an external meaning, a philosophy. So Krishna sent Uddhava through that. Krishna also wanted to reveal to Uddhava the glorious position of the Brajavasis, the glorious position of the gopis and the Brajavasis. And when Uddhava tried to speak the philosophy, and then when he saw the response of the gopis, then he understood how great they are. That way. So they have on one level, they have a philosophical this one, and on another level, they have a deep esoteric meaning also. So Uddhava went to the cap of the transcendental knowledge, and he tried measuring the skyscraper of the love of the gopis. And when he started measuring, his cap fell down. Hare Krishna. Shamukul
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. This example of that one, if one meditates on the white color of the sugar candy, then he will be, that will be obstruction. So I just remember that how when Daruka was fanning the Lord, so he was in a bliss, the sattvic bhava and all that came, but he was feeling this as an obstruction to the service of the Lord. So I just remember that what to speak of Brahman, even the bliss
Ecstasies
in
of
the service, even the ecstasies in the service of the Lord, the devotee considers as obstruction.
obstruction. Yeah.
This I remember this. Okay, thank you. Prabhu.
That is why somebody who is completely drawn to the qualities and pastimes of the Lord, such a devotee says that, Prathu Maharaj says that, Na kamaye nata tadapyaham kvachin, nayatra yushma charanam bujasava, mahattamantar hridayan mukachyuto, vidatsva karuna yutamesha me varaha. Even in the worst of difficulties, I do not want Brahman realization. I do not want the Sayujya Mukti. I do not want liberation. Because there is no opportunity to hear Krishna Katha. Rather, I want crores of years. Because I want to hear the Krishna Katha which is taking place in different places in the universe. Spoken by different devotees. Spoken on different topics about the Lord.
So this is Prithu Maharaj and Rupa Goswami, no? Both of them.
Rupa Goswami says that they chant the name Krishna. I get such ecstasy that I desire hundreds and thousands of tongues and hundreds and thousands of years. Rupa Goswami also says a similar verse. Next shloka, next anucheda, 90th anucheda. Tatacha vibhuti prasanga eva. So vibhuti prasanga means the section in which the vibhuti is being described. Bhagavad Gita, it is 10th chapter. In Uddhava Gita, it is 11th canto, 16th chapter. Is a vibhuti yoga. From that, there is a shloka. Somebody can repeat. Prithvi Vayurakasha.
Prithvi Vayu Akasha.
Apo Jyotiraham Mahan.
Apo Jyotiraham Mahan.
Vikara Purusho Vyaktam.
Vikara Purusho Vyaktam.
Rajas Sattvam Tamapparam.
Rajas Sattvam Tamapparam.
So Krishna is mentioning the Brahman as one of his vibhutis. I am the earth. I am the water. I am the fire. I am the air and sky. And Aham. I am the empirical Aham, Ahankara principle. Mahan. I am the Mahatattva. Vikaraha. I am the causal elements. Purusha. I am the living entity. And Avyakta. I am the material nature. Rajas Sattva Tama. I am the three gunas of Sattva Guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. And Param, and the transcendental Brahman, the last word. I mean, the Brahman is the Vibhuti of Bhagavan. Tikacha Parabrahmacha Ityesha. So I am the Para, which means Brahman. Then he quotes some more references. Atayeva Shri Vaishnava Sampradayikaihi Srimadbir Alabanda Racharya Mahanubhava Charanairapyuktam. The Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya Alabandar, that is Yamunacharya. His name is Alabandar. He has written a book called as Stotra Ratna. Few verses are quoted by Prabhupada in his books also. So from Stotra Ratna, a verse is quoted, which also says that the Brahman is the Vibhuti of Bhagavan. Yadandamandantaragocharam cha yadyash यद्दशोत्तराण्यव यद्दशोत्तरान् यदण्डमण्डान्तरगोचरं च यद्दशोत्तरान् यवरणानि यानि च गुणाप्रदानं पुरुषः परं पदं परात् परं ब्रह्म च ते विभूतयः इति. What is the meaning? Yad andamandantara gocharam. The universal, O Lord, the universal egg and everything inside it. Yad dashottara, it's 10 coverings. Dashottara, dashottarani avaranani, it's 10 coverings. And the 3 gunas, gunaha, and then pradana, the unmanifest pradana, purusha, the conscious beings, and parampadam, the supreme destination, that is Vaikunta, and then Parabrahma. Parabrahma cha te vibhutayah. And the Parabrahma which lies beyond it, they are all your opulences. Parambrahma cha te vibhutayah. So this is a second reference from the Stotra Ratna. And then one more reference he gives from Painga Shruti. Painga Shrutavapi tad gunapatitvena shruyate. Tad ganapatitvena shruyate. Yesha purusha yesha prakritiresha atmaisha brahmaisha loka yesha aloka yesha yosau hariradi ranadiranto anantaha paramaparad vishwarupaha iti Sri Bhagavan. So Painga Shruti also counts Brahman as part of Bhagavan. So this Purusha, this Prakriti, this Atma, Atmaisha, this Brahman, this world, and the worlds beyond sight, Aloka, and Sri Hari, Harir Adir Anadiranto Anantah, Sri Hari, who has no beginning and no end. And the world beyond sight are Sri Hari. Yosau, they are all Sri Hari, who has no beginning and no end, and who is within everything and beyond everything, and also manifests the universal form, Vishwarupa. So here also confirms the same point, how the Brahman is the part of Bhagavan. It is confirmed in the Painga Shruti. Basically very simple anuccheda. 3 references from Bhagavatam, Vibhuti Prasanga, Stotra Ratna, and Painga Shruti. Read the commentary quickly. In this section, Jiva Goswami cites Shruti, Painga, Shruti, Smriti, and Sadhu Pramana. Painga Shruti is a Shruti. And then he is quoting Bhagavatam, which is the Smriti, and the Sadhu Pramana, Yamunacharya, to prove that Brahman is the opulence of Bhagavan and thus subordinate to him. So in the 11th canto, 16th chapter, Krishna enumerates his opulences while speaking to Uddhava. The verse quoted above is a summary which explains that everything from the grossest up to the Brahman is an opulence of Bhagavan. He is the source of everything, including Brahman. So Alabandhara Acharya, Yamunacharya, is the guru, Param Guru of Sri Ramanujacharya. He wrote a famous prayer called a Stotra Ratna, very beautiful book. Painga Shruti is not available at present. All that is known of it are those passages quoted in the works of the previous Acharya. We take one more Anuccheda, 91st. Ato Brahmarupe Prakashe Tad Vishishtyanupalambanat Tad Vaishishthyanupalambanat Tat Prabhavatva Lakshanamapi Tasya Vepadishyate Rupam Yattat Prahuravyaktamadhyam Brahmajyotihi Ityadi. This is from the prayer of, I think, Devaki, 10.3.24. First prayer of Devaki. So, because the variegatedness, that Vaishishtya Anupalambana, because the variegatedness of the Lord is not evident in the Brahman effulgence, it is therefore referred to as the glow of the Lord. Brahma Rupe Prakashe tad Vaishishtya Anupalambana tad Prabhavatva Lakshanamapi Tasya Vipadishyate. It is referred to as the glow of the Lord, as in the Devaki's prayers to Krishna. Rupam Yattat. This form is said to be the unmanifest, the original, the effulgence of Brahman, Brahma Jyotihi, beyond the material gunas and without transformation. So, Brahmaiva Jyotihi, Prabha Yasya Tata Bhutam Rupam Shri Vigraham, Tata Choktam Brahma Samitayam. So, Brahman is a effulgence emanating from the Lord's transcendental form. Prabha Yasya Tata Bhutam Rupam Shri Vigraham. And this is also confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. You can repeat after me. Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti.
Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadandakoti.
Kotishvashesha Vibhuta. Kotishvashesha Vibudha. Kotishvashesha Vasudadi Vibhuti Binnam.
कोटिश्वशेष वसुधादि विभूति भिन्नम
तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम्.
तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमनन्तमेशेषभूतम्
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
So, Yasya Prabha Prabhavato. I worship Govinda, the original person. Yasya Prabha, whose effulgence is the Tad Brahma Nishkalam Anantam Ashesha Bhutam, whose effulgence is the non-differentiated, unlimited, all-pervading Brahman, distinct from the infinity of the glories of the mundane universe, containing planets such as the earth. Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Kotishvashesha Vasudadi Vibhuti Binnam. Because in this universe there is so much variety is there. But in the Brahman there is no variety. Tad Brahma Nishkalam, non-differentiated, Anantam Ashesha Bhutam, unlimited. Govinda Madi Purusha. The Brahman is the effulgence of the Bhagavan. So, short commentary. So, at night, when one sees a light bulb from a distance, it appears like a mass of light. But when viewed up close, one recognizes its distinguishing features: the glass covering, the filament, the metal end, and so on. In the same way, the Lord appears like an undistinguished mass of luminosity to the jnanis. And thus, scriptures sometimes describe God realization as the experience of the Lord's bodily effulgence. So, Bhagavan is Dharmi, or the entity who encompasses attributes within his fold. And his Brahman effulgence is the Dharma, or the encompassed attribute. Sri Brahma confirmed this in his prayers to Krishna in the verse from Brahma Samhita. Just as variety is not distinguished in a mass of light, similarly, Brahman is Nirvishesha. Nishkala means that Brahman has no parts. Because it is without limit, it is called Ananta. Another point to be noted that in the word Brahman effulgence, the effulgence itself is Brahman and vice versa. It is not that the effulgence is the quality of Brahman, which would imply the Effulgence itself is Brahman, which would imply that Brahman is separate from the effulgence. If Brahman is to be understood as the possessor of effulgence, then Brahman would mean Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is the possessor of effulgence, and the effulgence of Bhagavan is the Brahman. Brahman itself is the effulgence. If we say Brahman is the possessor of the effulgence, then the word Brahman refers to Bhagavan. So, very straightforward. Brahma eva jyotihi. Brahman is the effulgence. Prabhayasya tathabhutam rupam Sri Vigraham. So 91st, maybe 92nd is slightly big. We'll take 92nd anucheda next week. 92nd anucheda.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Danvat Pranam Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can you just take 2 minutes to just summarize the whole thing in few sentences?
Yeah, we'll summarize it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we saw 4 anuchedas today. 88th anucheda spoken by Sankarshana to Chitraketu Maharaj. Sankarshana told that Shabda Brahma and Parabrahma. Shabda Brahma refers to the Vedas and the Parabrahma refers to the formless Brahman, Nirvishesha Brahman. Both are my energies. So this shows that the formless Brahman, Nirvishesha Brahman, is the energy of Bhagavan, is an Amsha of Bhagavan. This is the first verse we discussed. 89th Anucheda, we discussed the verse spoken by Matsyavatar to Satyavrata, King Satyavrata. Matsyavatar told that you will know my opulence, which is celebrated by the name Parabrahma, You will know this thoroughly as a result of your profound inquiry and by my mercy. So here also we discussed that. That means the Brahman realization is included within the Bhagavan realization. But if a person realizes Bhagavan, there is no need to realize anything else. Because there is no need to experience anything other than Bhagavan. Brahman realization is included within that. In the Bhagavan realization, although Brahman realization is included, it is not very explicitly evident. I gave the example of a stapler. When you staple it 100 pages at a time, it is not explicitly evident that the stapler is going to the 51st page, 52nd page, 53rd page. It happens just in a matter of seconds. And then we also quoted another verse from the spoken by Uddhava to Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. 90th Anucheda, Krishna speaking to Vibhuti Yoga to Uddhava, there also he clearly said that Brahman is my Vibhuti. The same Anucheda, Jiva Goswami is quoted, confirmed this from the Stotra Ratna of Yamunacharya and Painga Shruti, which is also confirmed the same thing. 91st Anucheda, in the Devaki's prayers to Krishna, Devaki says that Brahman is your effulgence. Brahman is the effulgence of Bhagavan. The same thing is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti. Koti Shvashesa Vasudadi Vibhuti Bindam. Tad Brahma Nishkalam Anantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajam. These are the 4 Anuchedas we discussed.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So I was really surprised and happy to learn that Brahma Jyoti is a devotee of the Lord. So that means Brahma Jyoti also has a personification.
No, no, Brahma Jyoti, I never said devotee of God.
Oh,
I never said that.
okay, I
Brahma
heard.
Jyoti is the effulgence of Bhagavan. Brahma
Okay,
Jyoti is nothing but the effulgence. It's the effulgence of Bhagavan. Effulgence coming from Bhagavan.
okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. We have another 11 anuchedas left in Bhagavat Sandarbha. Of course, some of the anuchedas will take a few weeks, many weeks, because some of the anuchedas are quite long. Number wise, we have 11 anuchedas left. 91 we have finished. 102 anuchedas totally. But later anuchedas, some of them are going to take more time. But some very
Prabhuji,
interesting things are there.
Anuchedas means statements or
It's like
phrases or
yeah, anucheda is a group of paragraphs.
okay.
It's a samuha, it's a collection of different paragraphs.
And they are told by different people, like
No,
Yashoda
Jiva
is
Goswami.
speaking.
Jiva Goswami is writing every anucheda. In every anucheda, he quotes a main Srimad Bhagavatam shloka and he will explain that. And then he will also give many other verses to substantiate that particular concept.
Right. Okay, Prabhuji. I was really happy to know about Yashoda Maya speaking, Devki speaking, Uddhav ji speaking, Brahma ji speaking. So all this Jiva Goswami has composed and compiled into this. It's so nice to get this collection of all these authorities speaking on Brahma Jyoti. Thank you,
Today is
Prabhuji,
the
so much.
today is the appearance day of Srila Jiva Goswami.
Yes.
It's nice that we got to discuss his book. The
Yes.
appearance
Thank you,
day of Jiva
Prabhuji. Thank you
Goswami.
so much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So we'll end here. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील जीव गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.